Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gallup back in their video, and today I want to do the Denver. I'm going to do the Broncos season schedule for 2023. There, so technically, let's start it off there with Week 1. Also, I'm going to put a disclaimer. I'm not going to pick the winners or losers in this one. So yes. So here it goes. We'll start off in Week 1. There we have the Las Vegas Raider haters. Technically, this game is going to be a pretty hard matchup there. Always rival games are going to be a really hard matchup there because we all know each other there. It's going to be a hard matchup there and stuff like that. For the Broncos there, I think the Broncos are actually going to try to fight here, honestly, in this game. Sean Payton is the new coach there, and he's gonna get tested in Week 1 there against the haters. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting matchup here. I think the Broncos can do something here, and I think that they're going to finally snap the game against Vegas. Honestly, but honestly, I think it could happen there, and I think they can snap it, but we will have to see. This game's going to be a pretty hard hitting game, though, no matter what. Next game, we have Week 2. We have the Commanders. This game, I think this is going to be a pretty easy game for us. The Commanders are not that great. They kind of suck there. They can't do completely more damage in this game here and stuff like that. I just don't really see the Commanders actually doing really more damage here in this game. But I think the Broncos are going to do like more damage here. I think the Broncos actually look really good there. Commanders they're trying to find themselves. They can't really show what is actually going to happen into the season there and stuff. But I'm going to say the Broncos can I think this is going to be a pretty easy game for the Broncos, honestly. It's going to be a pretty easy game for the Broncos there in Week 2. So, yep. Next game, we have the Dolphins there. We're at Miami. This game might be a little bit tough there. I'm going to say this game is going to be a little bit tough there because reason why I'm going to say this game is going to be a little bit tough there because I think the Dolphins there do actually have a really good defensive back there with Bradley Chubb. Mostly they took Bradley Chubb from us there. Technically, this game is going to be a pretty offensive battle defense. Technically, this is going to be possibly a defensive game there because I don't really see Tua doing too much in this game. I just don't see him doing too much in this game at all. I do see the Broncos actually have a better might have a better offense going into this season there. Depends what it is, and mostly just kind of like basing off last year. Technically, I think this game might be a pretty close game. But if Tua gets injured, this game is going to be a pretty easy cakewalk for the Broncos. So, yeah, that's Week 3. Week 4, we're at Chicago. Technically, this game is going to be, this game is not going to be too hard hitting there. It's not going to be as vicious there and stuff. I think the Broncos actually have more leverage in this game than the Bears do. The Bears just don't look that 100% this great there. They just kind of don't look as strong there. But technically, I just say Bears, I just don't see too much. I just don't see too much the Bears doing something here. But yeah, the Broncos, yeah, I think they can handle the Bears, but we will have to see on that game also. Like all the games we have to see. But Week 5, we host the New York Jets there. Aaron Rodgers is coming to town there with his new team, with Nathaniel Hackett, who played with us last year. Honestly, this game, I think the Broncos might want revenge on Hackett there, who honestly screwed us over there. Honestly, they did screw us over there, and I think the Jets are not as that great of a team, what people are saying there. People are saying like, oh yeah, the Jets are a great team. They're the best. Like, no, they're not really the best there because they actually have Aaron Rodgers. I think Rodgers is not going to do too much in this game. I think Rodgers is not going to really going to do too much in this game there. Broncos defense is really strong there. Mostly the Broncos defense is going to do pretty strong there and stuff. So I'm going to say it's going to be a tough game. I'm going to say that's going to be a tough one, but I think we can pull it out against them. Next game, we have the Chiefs. Oh, God. Not this team. We're at Kansas City. Thursday Night Football. Prime Video. I wish they can get rid of fucking Prime. But technically, this game is going to be really hard there. It's going to be really difficult to us to beat them at their house there. Kansas City actually does have a lot more leverage at home than we do. Technically, going to Kansas City, the Chiefs have more leverage there, and this is just gonna be pretty bad for us and stuff. But honestly, the game is gonna be close because Denver wants to beat this. We want to beat this team so bad. We might find out if the Broncos can beat them, but right now, I just don't see us beating this team. So yeah. That's the Chiefs. They're not in Kansas City. That's what I'm going to say. Week 7. Week 7 there. We hold my Denver Broncos versus the SS Ultimate Goku's Green Bay Packers. Oh my God. Honestly, this is going to be nothing there. I think the Broncos are going to walk over this team. Honestly, I don't know. We don't know the full outcome there, but the way it's been going for them, they just look pretty bad. They just don't look like they want to compete there. The Packers do not look like they want to compete there. Broncos there. I think this is going to be a cakewalk. Honestly, this is going to be a cakewalk there. So yeah, I'm gonna say the Broncos can pull it out here and win this one. So the next game there against Kansas City, we had to play them again. Well, it's gonna be the same there. I think it's gonna be honestly not really as the same. But I think the Broncos can pull it out here and there. This game is going to be hard hitting. It's going to be close like the first game is. But I'm going to say the Broncos can pull it out here at home at Mile High. I think it's because Denver almost beat them in Mile High a couple of times there, but thanks to the dumb refs there who honestly screwed over the games. Technically, I think the Broncos can actually handle the Chiefs at home there. This game is going to be massively hard hitting there and massively going to be competitive there. So I'm going to say the Broncos can pull it out here and win this one. Or not. This game is going to be hard hitting. The outcome is going to be hard hitting and stuff like that for it. So yeah, so the Chiefs in week 8. And we have our week 9 bye. That's okay. Bye. Who cares? Then after week 9, we have week 10 there. We're at Buffalo. Buffalo is going to be really hard there. I'm gonna say this. This is going to be a massively hard game there. They do have Von Miller they do have one of our old players, Von Miller, there, who honestly is a more tanky player there and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty hard there with that offense there they had last year. It's just going to be massively hard. I think this game is going to be the hardest game of the week. I think this is going to be the hardest game of the week for us. So, yeah, that's Buffalo there. Next game, we have the Vikings. We host the Vikings there. That's going to be another hard game. Not really a hard game at all. I think this game, I don't know why this game is on prime time. Whoever made the schedule was pretty dumb. Technically, this game is going to be like mostly this game might be a coin toss in a way. Mostly if it was in Minnesota, I'd be saying, yeah, the Vikings have the upper edge, but technically, I'm going to say the Broncos have the upper edge here because technically it's in Denver. Denver's a little bit harder to play, and Minnesota is. So I'm going to say Broncos have the upper edge in this one. Um, then we have the Browns there. I think this game is going to be a pretty easy one. Browns, they're just too hyped up right now. I just don't see too much of a result what the Browns can actually do there. Honestly, we host the Browns, but technically it's just going to be this team is like overhyped in my opinion. They're not really going to do too much here. Mostly even in playing in Denver, they're not gonna do too much to us in this game. So yeah, and then we have the Texans, week 13. The Texans. We're at Houston. This game is gonna be a pretty. Honestly, I think this is going to be a cakewalk. I think we can handle the Texans there. We handled them last year. They didn't do nothing to us last year. Even if it was a low scoring game last year and we had Hacken as our coach, I think Sean Payton's going to put some. I think this game is going to be a possibly cakewalk for the Broncos because the Texans are not that good. So I'm going to say that there. The Chargers there. I don't know why that keeps going like that. The Chargers there, that's going to be a pretty hard game also. This depends how they're going to rival us and stuff like that for it. But the Chargers are going to be pretty hard and stuff like that for the game. Chargers do pretty well in SoFi there. I just don't. I think Denver's going to finally snap it and actually win. And actually, this game might be pretty close, but I'm going to say this game is going to be a pretty close game, and it's going to be a hard rivalry and stuff. So yeah. Then we have Detroit there. It's like to be announced. At Detroit. So in week 15 we have Detroit. That game is going to be not really going to be a real harding game. I think we can just beat the living crap out of the Lions. Lions are just too hyped up right now. They think they're top of the world. They think they're really that great of a team there. But I'm gonna say I think we're gonna easily handle the Lions there. Yeah, it's not gonna be that pretty for them. But yeah, the Patriot, and then we have the Christmas Eve game. We have a Christmas Eve game. I think when we host the Patriots, and this is gonna be a cakewalk there. The Patriots are not that good of a team. They are not that good of a team there. They showed how they're gonna do it there. They're not gonna show too much there. The Broncos are gonna take them over in this game here, but I think this is gonna be a cakewalk for the Broncos. Not too much stuff on that one. And we have the Chargers again. I think we're going to sweep them because technically this is I can't say too much about this there. I think we're going to sweep the Chargers here. Chargers don't have nothing to go against us, and I think it's pretty much at the end of the series, in the end of the thing there. Broncos are going to try to fight for a playoff spot here. But yeah. And then the haters there, it's the last game. Already spoke what the haters do and stuff like that for it. So, yep, that's pretty much it. That's the Broncos 2023 NFL schedule. So, comment, rate, more sponsors to the Bros. We like what Bros. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification on the Super Mario uploads and my live streams. Comment, sponsors, like her out. Out of your piece.